G'day girls. You hungry? Watch out, coming through. 8:38.
G'day Jackie, how you going?
G'day Tim, how are you?
Fantastic. It's great to be back out here. What an amazing amount of feed you've got for what's been such a dry period for you.
It has been really dry. I'm fortunate to have an 80-day rotation or 90-day rotation, 80 days since I last in this paddock. So just having the reserve of feed and a long period between when they're in and back again, that they've got a lot of feed still in front of them. Even though we're towards the end of summer, they've only had basically no rain for the last 7 weeks.
Well Jackie, it's obvious that your paddocks are thriving. There's a huge amount of biodiversity in them, but you're doing something very special to your water troughs as well to help build up biodiversity in your cattle. And last time we were out, we heard about this. It's called LAB. Can you tell me a little bit more about what LAB is, what it's going to do for this trough, what it's going to do for the cattle, and how the whole thing works?
LAB is Lactic Acid Bacteria Serum, or LABs they call it. It's a bioferment, it's a brew, it's a witch's brew that I add to the trough. So this particular trough, it's a 7-foot trough, about 1,700 litres. I add 1 to 10,000, so I'm putting in 170 ml into this trough each night on the days that the cows are in the paddock. So,
now there's a bit of a scum on this trough at the moment. You reckon it'll also take care of the scum on the trough as well?
So that's a good thing about the labs. It will help clear the trough, and a lot of people use it just for cleaning the trough. But it also will, it's full of microbes and will ensure a healthy biome, the gut biome in the cows.
Now this is it here. You've got it in a bucket that you brewed up earlier. It smells like a beer brew or something like that.
Well, it is a
ferment.
ferment.
Hints of vinegar and a few other things in there.
Yeah, molasses is one of the things in it. The rice wash, milk, molasses to keep it going. So
it's basically an inoculum of really rich serum, isn't it? It's a brown sort of liquid here, and you put in 170 mils a day into a 1,700 litre trough.
Only the days when the cows are in the paddock.
Gotcha.
So I just have a little bucket that just carries around with me and move from paddock to paddock.
So you've got large paddocks that you have the cattle in for 3 days, but you strip graze those paddocks and they walk back to the same trough throughout that 3-day period, move twice a day onto green feed.
Yeah, so moving twice a day, they come back, suck up the water, drink the microbes, get that in, and then they spread it all over the paddock for me.
Well, let's have a look at it going into the trough, and then Jackie, would you be able to take us through how to make it?
I can do that. So I just have a 1/3 cup measure, which is about 80 ml. I want about 170 ml, so I just chuck it in.
Pretty scientific, eh?
Pretty scientific. That was.
And that's the good thing about natural stuff, is it's very unlikely to, if you get it wrong, that you're actually going to poison your cattle or have any deleterious effects from it.
That's right, it's all good stuff, it's all good microbes, help clean up the trough a little bit quicker than it might otherwise, but the cows are going to drink it, put it out in the paddock for me. No dramas if I make a little stuff up.
Well, let's go and find out how to make it.
Let's go.
So Jackie, not only is LABs good for your water troughs, it's good for your cattle, but you reckon it's really easy to make, and you've actually got a LABs lab set up in your backyard.
We have. Let's go and make some now. So you're going to need, to make labs, you're going to need just some rice, plain old rice, any old rice will do. You're going to need some milk, a couple of containers, measuring cup, some loose fitting cloth. I've just got muslin, doesn't matter really what it is, and a bit of water. Okay, so step 1 in making this LAB serum, we need to make the rice water. So just take any old rice, put a cup of rice, put it in the container, and then to 1 cup of rice we're adding about a litre and a half of water. So I've just got the measurements on the side of that dish. So we're just going to add the water, and then we're just going to put a loose fitting cloth over the top of it, sit it on the bench or outside, and we're just going to let that sit for 3 to 5 days. Okay, so here we are. We've got our water with our rice mix just sitting outside for 3 to 5 days in a loosely covered container. What it's doing is collecting the microbes that it wants out of the air. So just sit here, let it in a warm position, sit for 3 to 5 days to grab all the goodies out of the air. There you go in there, little buddy. Okay, this is the rice water we've made for our labs. Got a nice sour smell to it, so after 3 to 5 days, 4 days in a warm area, it's ready to do the next step of our lab brew. Back in the lab to make our labs. So we've got the sour smelling rice water now. So we're just going to pour off the water off the top. That's the bit that we want. So just slowly, 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 we pour it off. The rice we don't want, chuck it away. In terms of quantities, I usually use about a 1-to-1 rice water to milk. Put it in a large container, cover it with, again, a loose fitting cloth. We're going to leave that to sit again in a warm environment, 3 to 4 days. We're going to let the milk curdle. When you come back, there'll be the curds on the top and the whey in the bottom. Chuck away the curds, and it's the whey that we want to keep. Okay, a few days later, when the milk's separated, you've chucked the curds away, you've kept the whey. So with the whey, whatever you've got, we've got about 3 litres in here. We're going to add 3 litres of water, so equal quantity. So then when we've added the water, for every litre that we had, we're going to add a cup of molasses. So we had 3 litres, we need to add 3 cups of molasses. Bit of a messy job this one, but do it outside, all good. This is our stable lab serum, so we can put this away now and it'll last up to a year or more, just stored with a loose fitting lid or a tight fitting lid, doesn't matter.
So Jackie, thanks heaps for taking us through. This seems like a fairly simple process to get the microbes that are naturally in your environment harnessed and working for you in a concentrate form.
Yeah, it is quite a simple process. It's quite a stable product, so there's no special conditions. It doesn't need to be refrigerated, and it's got lots and lots of benefits.
Now this will keep your water troughs cleaner, and it will keep the rumens of your cows or your sheep ticking along nicely. But you can add to this stuff too, can't you? You can put all sorts of proteins into this and make a witch's brew that we're going to talk about next time.
You can make a lot of different witch's brews with this lab serum as a base, so we'll talk about that again soon.
So guys, if you're inspired by making your own labs serum and want to find out what other amazing things you can do with it, make sure you hit the subscribe button down there and don't miss out on the next instalment working with Jackie and some fish heads?
Yes, just as well we haven't got smell-o-vision, Tim. Okay, so we've got a fair bit of biodiversity in this particular paddock. Okay, so we've got sunflowers growing here. We've got some crimson clover in amongst the ryegrass that's gone to seed. We've got clovers. We've got a cereal, probably triticale. This one over here, this is a buckwheat. So we've got little buckwheat growing that helps make phosphorus available to the other plants. Down here we've got a vetch with the seeds on it, so the cows will eat all that, spread it around the paddock. Paspalum. This one here, this is a radish, so not really supposed to be growing in summer, but everything grows in my place all the time. These little blue flowers, purple flowers here. So this is a linseed. So we've got linseed growing here. Another sunflower just coming up. This fluffy one, crimson clover. Among the other stuff that I got for free from nature.